It looks a little dark given my background. Let me quickly lighten that up a little bit here. Want everyone to be able to see you were first today, Purple. Congrats on claiming it. That's a little bit better. I think that shows up, right? Um, Apologies if you're purple, pink colorblind. I guess let me know if I need to adjust it even more. Welcome on in, everyone. Congrats, Purple, for claiming first. Hi there, Trash Batchar. Thank you for checking in. You smell the Palladium IPA, girl boss. I am gaining signifiers by the week here. I'm Palladium now. I, I don't really get how I'm Palladium, but I mean, I'm not going to turn that down. I get how I'm IPA and a girl boss. But welcome on in, everyone. I'm sure you all know me by now, but my name is Rad Nomad. I am a psychedelic DJ wizard, and today we're doing something a little bit differently here. So today there is a bundle going around, courtesy of itch.io, containing something to the tune of, let me pull up the exact number because it's quite insane, 373 games, I think. Let me pull it up. Itch Palestine. 382 items in this charity bundle for $8. That money is going to help people in Palestine. So I took a brief look through the list. I thought this was a really cool idea to put together, right? Motivate people to check out some indie games. And I've been talking for a while about trying to find some new indie games to play here. So I encourage everyone to go check out that list if it looks good for you. I found a couple on there that I thought might be fun to do at some point in the future, but there's one in particular that caught my eye because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this game, and it looks like it's been getting pretty good reviews. It's called Spirit Swap, lo-fi beats to match 3-2. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, I don't know a ton about this game beyond just kind of the glimpses I've seen. It looks like it's pretty much standard fare. kind of puzzle where you've got like items dropping down and then you have to kind of slide them around to make them match, similar to like Tetris or Puzzle Fighter. I'd say is kind of my main reference point here. But anyway, maybe even Candy Crush, but again, that's not one that I really played a ton. Anyway, I'm rambling. It looked interesting. The soundtrack is apparently lo-fi. It has like a lot of lo-fi music. It's supposed to be very queer friendly. So I thought, you know what? This might be fun to check out. I just hadn't had the motivation to actually like get in and plan it until just recently. You've seen this game before and it looks cute. Exactly. Yeah, it looked really cute. So kind of wanted to try it out. Figured might as well. Wasn't sure what else I was planning on streaming today. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started here. I'll go ahead and let people know before I get started. I do have a Discord if you would like to keep up with my schedule. I just came back from from a couple weeks hiatus, so still haven't gotten back to kind of solidifying schedules yet or being super upfront about what I'm playing and when. But if you'd like to hang out, share some memes, or keep up with updates as I provide them, consider stopping by. We'd love to have you. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. The first few times I've tried opening this game, it's always shown up in... Oop, let me go ahead and move the first message too. There we go. Now, the first couple times I've tried opening this, it showed up on the wrong screen. So let's see if I can... Oh, perfect. And we got some lag. There we go. Perfect. Audio's not coming through yet. Let's get that audio fixed. Properties. Oh, I think it's coming through. Go ahead and just reduce the sound a little bit more so it's not overwhelming. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let me know how that balance sounds. If it's too much, too little, I can adjust it as needed. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Chill, spicy, sheesh. I'm inclined to do spicy to give myself a little bit of a challenge, but I'm also very new to this. I think there's also kind of a visual novel component to it, so I might just do chill to focus on the story. If it's really too much early on, I'll just go back and change the difficulty. Night has set on the coastal town of Damask. As its citizens debate whether to stay up late or tuck in early, you're wide awake and ready to get to work right outside the city limits. You're Samar, a spirit swapper, one of many who choose to dwell in the forest outside the city to keep things working as they should. Your job? Ensure any spirits, mischievous beings who wander in from the dimension beyond yours, find their way safely back home. I like the headphones there. The city itself is surrounded by a magic field that prevents any spirit leaks, but here in the forest there is no need for such drastic measures. The spirits are friendly, and don't intentionally bother anyone, so you just do your rounds every night and send back those who wander this way under the veil of night. You yawn, stretch, and smile at your trusty frog, Familiar Z, at your side. Alright, Froggo, let's do a little practice. I can focus on the two spirits I want to swap with my cursor using WSAD. Tried and true. Once in position, it's time to swap them using J or space. Oh, look at that frog. Okay. I assume the whole point is to connect 3. Very nice. Okay, and it also keeps track of my actions. Whoa. Sweet, spirits are pretty heavy, so I can only swap them horizontally, not vertically. Makes sense. Can't forget gravity. I could swap a spirit into an empty space, and even off a stack of other spirits if I want to let them fall. Swap the indicated spirit and watch gravity do its thing. Nice. There we go. I may not be able to swap vertically, but I can use gravity to move these little guys around. I even made a match. When 3 or more identical spirits line up horizontally or vertically, that's a match. Poof! They return to their dimension, happy to be back home. Just 3 at once is a little slow, though. Let's try a few more. Swap the indicated spirits to make a big match. That's a combo. Oop. My computer had to think about that one. That's more like it. Now let's do even more. Time for some cascades. I'll make one match, and let that one cause another, and another. A chain reaction of little dudes. The dance animation is really cute. Stop time. Bye, little buddies. Stay safe. Let's go even faster. Whenever things are moving a little slowly and I want to swap, I want more to swap, I can hit K to bring in another row. Oh, okay. So it's like Tetris if you get to choose bring in the next row. Raise the stack 3 times with K to make some more room. Ooh, nice. Always have to be careful not to overwhelm myself, though. Now, every time I make a match, my spell meter on the lower left side of the board fills up a little. Let's use some of the magic I've built up and practice my spell. I have my personal spell equipped, so let's use that. First, I'll align 4 of the same spirits into a square. Gotta be sure to not accidentally make a match, though. Casting a spell can be a little tricky. Okay, so we need to make a square. Yep. Nice, now that I've built up the power and I made the right shape, I'm all ready to cast that baby. My spell clears the upper half of the board, so it's great to use if I'm getting overwhelmed, but I have to make sure not to waste it. Time to trigger that spell with L. Ooh. Don't forget, as long as I've got 1 bar of spell meter power and I make the right shape, I can cast a spell. Nice. Oh, hey, it's Spirit Swap. Yes, it is. Welcome on in, Red Seraph. Good to see you. Yeah, I bought this as a part of the Play for Peace bundle to support Palestine. There's like 382 items on it. I posted the link up in the chat. I don't know if it's still there. I'll also go ahead and share it after stream, but I've been eyeing this game for a while, and I saw it was part of a bundle, so I figured, let's try it out. I'm enjoying it so far, even though I'm still on the tutorial. Woohoo, let's get to work. Okay, so I guess now... Okay, now it's also slowly going up, so... Okay, I feel like those spells are going to be where the real power comes from. Okay, go ahead and let the pieces hit the top of the board to end the day. Okay. Well, so far it's pretty straightforward. I really like the art style in this game. Everything is just really bouncy and colorful. That frog design is pretty damn cool. Also, I'm kind of realizing... Yep, I'm going to let it hit the top, don't worry. I'm almost wondering if I should increase the difficulty. I don't even know if it's possible for me to do that. Yeah, I've really enjoyed what I have played. That's awesome to hear. Yep, I'm looking forward to seeing how this develops. That's enough work for tonight. Let's go to bed, Froggo. Swapping spirits is rewarding, but all you're ready for now are some snacks, a few episodes of Top Hat Vampire, and sleep. That sounds good. You wake up a bit groggy. The light filters through your window, reminding you it's past noon and you need to be up. As a spirit swapper, you're mostly nocturnal, but it's nothing a good strong cup of coffee can't fix. Working the night shift does have its perks though, since you have most of the day to do as you please and hang out with your friends. Since your place is just outside the city limits, you tend to go into hermit mode for weeks if you're not careful. This year, you're trying to make sure to cultivate those friendships. Time to get ready and go see Leon first. Their tattoo shop is the closest. Feel free to hang out at home for a bit, and leave when you're ready. Ooh. Oh, look at that snake! Home sweet home. In Samara's room, you can chat with your buds, set up your spells for the day, decorate the place, and head out to chill with your friends. Most of it is locked for now, though, so click head out to take you to the world map, where you can meet up with your friends and do a little swapping with them. Sometimes your friends will give you decorations and furniture. Use the decorate menu to show them off. Furniture items have no gameplay effects, so just pick what you like best. Okay, so... yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna really have much of anything I can decorate. She was mentioning coffee earlier, so I'll just go ahead and say, I've been trying to drink less coffee over the past couple weeks here. I actually switched to decaf for the most part. I'll still have like a caffeinated cup if it's just easier for me to do that, like if I'm going out to a restaurant or something. But this morning, I treated myself to a cup of decaf coffee and found myself falling asleep midday. I had to go into the office today, so I was falling asleep kind of at my desk. So I'm like, shit, I need to get a real cup of coffee. I got my real cup of coffee midday, and instead of actually giving me energy, it just gave me a headache that is still persisting now. I hate when that happens. It's like there's like a weird like 30. There's like a 60-30 gamble where it's like, or I guess 66-33 gamble where a cup of coffee will either kick in and do its job, or it'll just not kick in and give me a headache. So, moral of the story is yeah, that's so rough. Exactly. Moral of the story is I need to find ways to energize myself that don't involve coffee, because apparently my body is already starting to reject it. Okay. I think we could go ahead and get to the game now. All these animals. Yeah, these are such cool designs. On the world map, you get to pick which friend you'd like to hang out with next. Later on, you'll have the flexibility to choose where you're headed next. But for now, you've got a little mystery to solve, so you won't get much choice just yet. Energy drink time. Actually, that's not, I guess, a bad idea. Like, energy drinks tend to have more, like, sugar and just extra chemicals, so you gotta be a bit wary of them. That said, I like myself a nice sugar-free Red Bull. Very tasty. Or I guess I could go with, like, a Frappuccino-type drink or something like that. My main caffeine is Coca-Cola, but also kind of a toss-up, whether I kind of lock in after or just get sleepy. Yep, exactly. And I know the time of day also kind of matters as well. I mean, like, I know there's studies that show, like, the high of the caffeine kind of wears off 4 hours, but after, like, a few hours, but your body will still react to it anywhere between, like, 8 to 12 hours. That's why you shouldn't drink coffee, like, in the afternoon, because it can disrupt your sleep cycle. Then again, I'm not practicing what I preach, because I typically have 2 cups of coffee, one in the morning and one to get myself through the rest of the afternoon. I don't know. It's all about balance, right? Whatever is going to work with your energy levels and not completely disrupt your natural kind of sleep rhythm here. Okay, So, we're supposed to go to Leon's right now. When you select an event, you can see who will be there, your relationship, and whether you'll be doing some swapping while you're there. Okay. Don't forget to go home occasionally. After events, you'll often have new spell trinkets or furniture to check out. Okay, hi Leon. Oh, he's voiced. Well, we got a major event. Also, this is kind of a nice layout of a stage. Nice to see ya. Is that Leon's familiar? Leon's Tattoo Parlor is a short walk from your house, impossible to miss, thanks to the gigantic neon sign towering over the building. I like their bong. Or, no, that's a hookah. That's a hookah. That's a skull-shaped hookah. That's pretty cool. Actually, they got a bunch of skulls all over the place. You find him poring over a drawing while his radio plays in the background, and Hazel, his bat Familiar Z, sleeps next to it. Huh. So Familiar Z is those little animal mascots. You're not sure they even noticed you're
What you
walking
working on?
Ooh, okay, they're speaking.
Ah!
They scramble to cover up the sketchbook, but you can see the vague outline of a wing peeking out from behind his arm.
Nothing.
Leon's design is pretty nice. I like the pink horns.
All right, now you have to let me see it. Is it a new tattoo design?
It's nothing. It's just a sketch. Some finite ink striking paper.
The announcer on the radio's voice startles him out of an oncoming art ramble.
And we should have clear skies for the rest of the week. Good thing, too, with the Shag Vision concert this weekend.
Shag Vision. That's a great name.
Our next song is 545, their new single that will be performed live.
The song starts, and Leon quickly changes the station, looking embarrassed and leaving the drawing wide open. It's a half-inked picture of a phoenix. It's beautifully drawn, with Leon's trademark line work and bold strokes.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Let me guess. It was inspired by that one member of Shag Vision, Citrine, right? The Rockin' Phoenix? Or is there another Rockin' Phoenix making a tour stop in Damashq soon?
Perhaps it is Citrine inspired.
He takes some of the papers on the table and fans them out, displaying a wide variety of small designs, each clearly inspired by one of the Shag Vision 5. You notice there are significantly more Phoenix designs.
I figured I might create some new flash designs for the concert coming up. I mean, it's the first time Shag Vision will be in Damashq after all.
Stare at the elaborate Phoenix he was poring over when he walked in.
Isn't this one a little too complex for a flash design? You could use it as a poster for our concert watch party. It'd be perfect.
I guess so. I kind of wanted to gift it to Citrine, though.
Wait. You got tickets? How? The venue's been sold out for like months.
Of course he's got tickets. He's a super fan. He looks to the side, embarrassed.
Nah, I don't know yet, but...
Oh?
He leans forward eagerly.
I heard there are some extra secret VIP backstage passes available that allow you to meet the band.
Whoa.
I would do anything to meet Citrine. Their brooding nature perfectly contrasts the bright Phoenix attire.
Hell yeah.
I mean, did you know that they designed their guitar on their own? And they co-wrote the lyrics for their biggest hit? And that they've collaborated on makeup with Beryl?
Have any of you got VIP tickets to meet band members? I think I've met... I mean, when I used to go out to shows up in Oakland, it was pretty easy to catch some of the smaller band members kind of walking around, or like mostly DJs, right? I tend to watch like a lot of electronic music bands. I think there were 2 bands that I remember paying money for VIP tickets to actually meet. One of them was Infected Mushroom, and the other was Future Primitive. Both pretty cool experience. I mean, they seem like down-to-earth people, right? I think it would be really odd for a band to advertise VIP tickets and not be like at least somewhat cordial talking to them. That was a cool experience though. I don't know if there's a lot of bands that I would pay a ton of money to like meet backstage. Most of the bands that I see right now are kind of small enough that you can usually catch them like manning their own merch tables. Like last time Death Dynamic Shroud came through Bay Area, they were manning their own merch table. So I got to go up and chat with a couple of the guys for a bit. You cut them off before they can regale you with the full encyclopedia of citrine facts.
Based on sunsets they've seen, yeah, you might have told me that once or twice.
Leon blushes bright red.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Closest was talking to the drummer of Murder by Death because my sibling had started bleeding at the start of their concert, and he stopped by after to be like, "You okay, right?" "Oh, no." "Well, I hope your sibling didn't suffer any sort of long-term injury from that, but I have a lot of respect for musicians and band members that are able to recognize when something messed up or possibly urgent is happening in the audience, and they're able to kind of like make sure that those people get the help they need. My sibling was indeed alright. This kind of thing that happened. Good, yeah. I think there were a couple concerts where that happened. There was a What's So Not concert I went to where a guy like climbed up on stage and then jumped into the audience, and he literally like put the show on pause for a second and pointed out to security basically like to get the guy booted, right? Because what he was doing was reckless. It was clear that he was like intoxicated. I get crowd surfing is a cool thing. I don't know if this show was necessarily the vibe for that, but it's cool he wasn't really going into this with other people's well-being in mind, so I'm glad that What's So Not said something. And then the other one was an Aurora show where, again, she stopped the performance because it looked like someone was kind of just, how do I describe it? Like, you could tell she wasn't, like, paying too close attention. Like, she seemed kind of faint, kind of dizzy. So she kind of paused the show for a bit, got medics to kind of go to her and make sure she was okay, get her some water. She reminded the audience to stay hydrated and then kept playing. So yeah, I think that is a great thing for artists to do, and I think more artists should be able to kind of, not that they can necessarily always see everything that's happening, but if they do see something, to put attention on it and make sure people get the help they need. Oh yeah, important to make sure people are okay and safe. Yeah, exactly, right? People go to shows so that they can enjoy the music, so that they can kind of, I don't know, let their guard down a little bit and just enjoy themselves. So I think the artist plays a major role in contributing to that happening, right? And if they're in a position where they can, like, ensure that people who are not doing it safe can do it more safe, then, I don't know, I think that is a good thing. I think that is something that artists who can do it should.
Dude, I bet we can find one of those VVIP.
VVIP, huh? Hazel the bat lets out a loud and panicked squeak, stopping you both in your tracks. You both look up to see a spirit block manifest out of thin air on the porch near the radio. Another spirit appears. Then one more spirit pops in soon after. Then another, and another. And another?
Spirits.
How did they get in here? We're within the city barrier.
More spirits pop in, scattering pages of Leon's sketches all over the floor. What is that? What was that plot point from K-pop Demon Hunters? The Han Moon is breaking?
Ah, my oeuvre.
Don't worry, they're mostly harmless. Just like swapping 101 from school. In fact, let's make this interesting and swap against each other. Been a while since I haven't swapped solo. You in?
This doesn't seem like a fair fight, but you're on.
The Han Moon. Yeah, exactly. The Han Moon's breaking. All the spirits are getting in. Golden Han Moon in 2012 was well built by Psy. But actually, I think we've talked about this before, Zap, but you know Psy is the reason why YouTube views now count towards Billboard Hot 100 placement. Because even though his song was getting a ton of like radio airplay, it still lost to the Maroon 5 song One More Night, and never quite topped the chart. But if YouTube views were counted, it absolutely would have topped it. So the rules were like changed a few years after the fact to kind of accommodate that. Here comes a new swapper. He challenged Leon to a competitive swapping match. So let's really quickly explain what makes Versus different from Endless. Versus simple, overwhelm your opponent with garbage blocks and don't let the spirits fill the top of the board. If you make your opponent's board overflow first, you win a heart. With 3 hearts, and you win a match. Oh, dude. Oh, you have to beat them 3 times? Well, it's probably going to be a pretty fast-paced game. Getting rid of garbage blocks is easy. Make any type of match that touches the garbage and it'll break up into normal spirits. Give it a try. Garbage is dangerous. It takes up space and can't be swapped. Get rid of it as soon as possible. When you break it, try to take advantage of the new pieces. You might be able to make big cascades with them. But it's not all about defense. To send garbage, make combos and cascades. The bigger the matches, the bigger the garbage you send. Go ahead, clutter up Leon's board. If at any point the match is too hard, or you just want to get on with the story, pause and choose win this round. Oh, that's pretty funny. So I'm guessing you can't do that in spicy mode. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be faithful. Okay. Yeah, I guess that works. It's tough to plan out these cascades. Well, I beat him anyway. Yeah, Habibi! Oh, I just noticed Leon's battle pose. Yeah, Habibi! Oh! I like the switch to Great Court. That's kind of nice. Okay, did it.
Glad that's over. Leon? You alright?
Thanks for the help, Samar.
Of course. It's quite literally my job.
I owe you one.
He goes over to a desk in a corner of the room and returns, holding out an adorable little notebook.
This is for you.
Leon give you a decorated sketchbook imbued with his magic. It's been automatically assigned to your second slot, the diamond spell, so give it a try. Ooh. It has live, laugh, love on it.
By holding it, you will unlock the true limits of your magical potential.
Is that right?
Ooh.
Okay, maybe it's just a sketchbook that I decorated. Hopefully, you'll find it fun or useful. There's power in gifts, you know.
That's true, there is. You smile, grateful for the special gift he made just for you. It almost distracts you from the elephant in the room.
Wait. Those spirits, they've never appeared like this before. I should probably look into it a little more since I'm in town today.
Oh, are you heading over to Mo's? She's been a little upset since her breakup. Seeing you would cheer her up.
Oh? Yeah, I definitely will. Good luck with your design.
The two of you bid farewell and you exit Leon's parlor, Bronco in tow. Nice to see you. There we go, there's Mo. Okay, and I'm guessing all the hearts are the difficulty level. Let me just check something. Okay, so this exits me out. Okay. Give me 1 sec. This is genuinely a nice story to go through. You're gonna get that bundle before you sleep? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep. Like I said, there's like over 300 games on it, so I'm sure there's more than just this game that's worth playing. I might take a closer look at it over the next couple weeks and, I don't know, maybe sprinkle a game here and there. I'm really enjoying this so far. I will definitely spend future streams playing through this. Yeah. You knock and let yourself into Mo's apartment, but no one comes to greet you. A hazy veil of purple smoke is lingering in the living room. That's nothing unusual here. Purple smoke. You've been friends with Mo since you were kids, getting in trouble for brewing the grossest stuff when the adults weren't looking. She ended up specializing in potions, herbal concoctions, and teas, whereas you went into coffee cup divination and swapping. You feel a little guilty for not being there more for her after a breakup, but it's okay. You could be here for her now. It's not too late. Supportive bestie mode engaged.
Momo!
Most familiar Z Sparkle Python. Juana slithers through a thick cloud of smoke and wraps around your leg in a snake-like hug.
Oh! Hey, Juana.
Kuana, excuse me.
Is Mo here?
As if summoned by those words, Mo emerges from her bathroom in a cloud of smoke.
There you are, Wana. I thought you wandered off outside again. Samura, hey!
Hey, you! Your hair is looking gorge as usual. Did you do it yourself?
Mostly. Ketsi helped in the back when they weren't messing with some gadget.
She beams at you and beckons you into her living room. You sit down beside her. She seems pretty cheerful. Maybe Leon was wrong.
So, what's up? How are you?
Oh! Yeah. Nothing much. What about you?
So she's deflecting then. Alright.
Nothing big, just that I was hanging out with Leon earlier and some spirits showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, wow. Same. Yeah, I just had to swap some out of my bathroom.
Ooh.
Wait a minute, what?
Spirit blocks were just bursting out of my bathtub. It was wild. I was just doing a little self-care, a hot bath, and my favorite playlist, You know how it is.
As she talks, you notice a stray movement out of the corner of your eye, a few feet behind her. The bathroom door creaks open and a pile of spirit blocks tumble into the hallway.
Mo? I don't think you got all of them.
What?
You point to the hallway where spirit blocks are now flooding out of the bathroom.
Just what I needed.
Don't worry, Habibi. I got this.
Not if I got it first.
After you swap with Leon, they gave you a new spell. This one, Headliner, uses a diamond shape instead of Samara's usual square. Oh, so if I make a... Well, they say diamond, but it looks... Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah. So it's basically like a cross, but the middle block is something that's not part of those four. Headliner clears all the same spirits in the same row and column as the spell shape. It can even split garbage in two. Okay. I know we got an ad coming up, but I'll go ahead and... Nice. It won't completely get rid of garbage, but it can make it smaller, more manageable, and clear a whole row of spirits at the same time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and run the ad now, so I don't have to do anything tricky if it ends up taking more than 10 minutes to beat this game. Feel free to use this time to get up, stretch, make yourself a tea, get yourself a water, whatever you need to do to relax. And we'll be back in approximately 3 minutes. And for those of you who are subbed, we could just chill here. Hi, how are y'all doing? I got my water right here. Kind of pissed about this headache. It's still kinda lingering. Like, I don't think it's as bad as it was when it first started a little after noon. I smell amazing. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Zaf. Thank you. I'll give you plenty of fish flakes for that. That have 0 palladium in them. Because palladium, I don't think is healthy. I need to redo my, well, let me rephrase. I would like to redo my streaming background at some point. I'm probably going to coincide it with when my new model is ready. Fish flakes! Can you imagine it? Oh, my mind was like, what if humans ate fish flakes? But I'm like, well, that's kind of like frosted flakes or like corn flakes, right? Like it is a flake type food item. Well, now I want fish flakes. Maybe they make like flavored fish flakes for the what's the word for the unassuming palate? You'd eat it. They should make fish flakes for humans. Whenever I'm feeding fish, I'm just like, man, I wish I had some of them. The fish in my apartment eat more than just flakes, though. The saltwater demand protein that can't be flaked. They demand brine shrimp and krill and silver something, not silverfish. Silver... This is gonna bug me. It's not silverfish food. I'm not gonna find it. I'm not gonna find it. And then we have an octopus whose favorite food is hermit crabs. The hermit crabs don't last long in that tank, unfortunately. Octopus have very, they're very picky. Oh, okay. Looks like we are ready to get back in. Mo has their own spell too, Frostbite. Frostbite is harder to cast than Square and Diamond spells because it needs the spirits in X shape, but it's also more powerful. Frostbite will clear 2 of her rows and freeze 2 of yours. Actually, I want to see what the X looks like. I didn't get a good look at it, but good to know. Frozen spirits can't be swapped, but you can still make matches with them. They can fall, and they defrost on their own after a few seconds. Make the defrost more quickly by making a match with or next to them. Alright, let's do this. Very nice. Frozen pieces are more manageable than garbage, but be careful not to get overwhelmed. Alright, enjoy the game and let's get swapping. Oh no! Run it back. That's what I get for spending all my time trying to do a... Nice. What I had for dinner, I made burgers. I had mine with barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese. What about you? What'd you have? Nice. Yeah, baby. Filipino dishes, pares. It's like a beef stew in Chinese. Oh, in Chinese allspice with 2 boiled eggs and ginger on top of some steamed rice. That sounds very tasty. When you say Chinese allspice, is that like Chinese five spice? I'm a big fan of five spice. Nice. Okay, we're good. The two of you relax back onto the couch after you finally managed to clear the hallway. Yeah, my bad. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, because I know allspice is also a type of spice. So I wasn't sure if that was just like a variant of like allspice. The two of you relax back on the couch after you finally managed to clear the hallway.
Another day in the life of Samura, the master swapper.
I'm gonna get Leon to tattoo that on my chest.
Samura. You both laugh at the absurdity of that, and you can almost see tension leaving Mo's body as he just relaxes entirely. How long has she been holding back?
Oh, I almost forgot. I made you a little pick-me-up for when you're working the night shift.
Mo gave you a special vial. Check it out on your new spell altar in Samar's room. Ooh. That's such a pretty potion. You put the vial away and pause, unsure how to phrase things gently.
Hey, Mo, are you okay? You're like very cheerful.
Oof, that did not come out right. Maybe try again?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being cheerful. I'm all for good vibes, but considering what you've just been through, it's kinda weird. No offense.
Everyone processes things at their own pace and differently, and pretending to be all cheerful is 100% a coping mechanism. Mo doesn't speak for a moment. Her shoulders tense, then loosen again. Those few seconds feel like an eternity.
I suppose I'm worse at faking it than I thought.
She sounds calmer, more like their usual self. But you hear a slight tremor to her voice as she works hard to hide just how upset she's been.
Hey, it's okay. It's pretty hard to fake it around your best friend. We've known each other for what? Only all of our wretched existences?
It wasn't all wretched, jerk.
Mo laughs a little bit despite herself. You scooch closer and take their hand in yours.
I'm here for you, Momo. Don't hide your pain from me. We're friends through the good and the bad. If you're not ready to talk about it just yet, that's okay.
Mo squeezes your hand and offers you a small smile.
Thanks, Samura. I'll get there, I think. It's just been a lot. The breakup, I mean.
Yep.
You were together for over a decade. It's only normal to grieve.
Jesus, 10 years is a long time to be with someone. Mo hugs you. You squeeze her as tight as you can.
Thank you, bestie. You know I love you.
You sit silently in each other's company for a while, feeling the comforting warmth of her hand in yours. After some time, she pulls herself up and breaks the silence.
I think I need some time to myself. I'm sorry,
You cut off her unnecessary apology playfully.
Tut tut. I'll stop by later. We'll brew up something then, okay?
It's a promise. See you soon, bestie.
Breakups are hard. I mean, this totally tracks with a way to cope with it. And I think something that I'm sure people in my audience and people in general probably have some thing to say about this, but even if you're the one who's initiating the breakup, that still fucking sucks, right? Because both of my previous relationships were ones that I had to initiate the breakup, and I don't know, you feel like shit doing it, you know? Because, like, you spend time with this person, you do love them, you do still have feelings for them, but you realize your lives are going in different directions and that maybe things aren't going as well as you hoped they were going, or maybe you stayed in that relationship a little longer than you should have because of some cost fallacy, and then you realize the right thing to do is to actually go through with the breakup, right? Like, yes, getting broken up with sucks a lot, but so does initiating the breakup too. I mean, it is a life-changing event, right? It alters the course of your life, and that is a lot to process with. So, yeah, God, that's why I was saying the whole 10 years thing is just nuts to me. Because, like, yeah, you know, for someone for 10 years, that is not an insignificant amount of time. For a lot of people, that's like a third, a fourth, a fifth of their lives, which is significant. The two of you hug again before saying goodbye, and you make sure there are no lingering spirits anywhere before you head out. Just a second. Oh, I got a flower rug! Hell yeah, let's go put that bad boy to use. Look at that. Hell yeah. As a spirit swapper, you get power from your bonds with others. You can pick 3 trinkets at your altar to imbue with magic and power your spells. Oh, okay, so as you continue to play through this game, you're gonna have to make choices based on what you can and can't use. Removes all spirits and garbage from the top half of the board. Clear 1 row, 1 column from where the spell was made. Clear 2 random rows and freeze 2 random opponent rows. Cool. Alright. Next person. The Polycule. Okay, so we got multiple people. Looks like 3. You were led here from several blocks away by the telltale sounds of Dio's music getting increasingly louder the closer you got to their house. Is this Dio's music? It's Fluffy. The house itself is an impressive mashup of 3 partners. Theo's library on the ground floor, Dio's DJ setup on the roof, and Cleo's garden overtaking the rest. I have a feeling we will like Dio. You consider knocking on the door, but the music is overwhelmingly loud. You wonder if FaZe and Frog go through the wall to fetch one of that foot. Before you can finish the thought, the door swings open. Theo, the tallest of the 3, stands at the door. She looks down on you impassively.
Hey, Theo. Did Cleo tell you I was coming by?
She simply stares at you, her expression betraying nothing. The strong, silent type.
We made plans to hang out last week? I can't stay long, weird spirit stuff keeps happening, but I wanted to check on y'all.
The air remains silent. Around you, Dio's music blares, the bass line reverberating deep in your chest. That's the best feeling. It's really, really loud.
Theo? Can you hear me?
Theo turns her head slightly and brushes her hair back, showing you her ears. She has industrial strength earplugs jammed well in there. She cannot hear you.
Ah.
Theo shrugs, resigned. She steps to the side and gestures for you to enter. You enter the main living space of the Polycule's home. The music is muffled slightly by the walls, but remains overwhelmingly loud. Perched on a cushion by the window is Cleo. They bounce eagerly to their feet upon seeing you.
Samar, it's so good to see you, you sweetheart.
Given how loudly they're yelling, it's safe to assume that Cleo has earplugs in as well.
Hey, you. You haven't seen any rogue spirit blocks around, have you?
Huh?
They smile politely, but obviously can't understand a word you're saying.
Never mind.
You look around the room. Much like the exterior, the interior of the Polycule's home is a harmonious blend of the trio. Cleo's plants and cozy furniture perfectly accent Theo's bookshelves, and Dio's laser light show and smoke machine ties it all together.
So, where's Dio?
You enunciate that carefully, hoping Cleo is able to read your lips. Cleo nods vigorously.
That's right.
You can't hear me at all, can you?
Thunk. Just as you say that, something comes crashing down the stairs. You look over to the source of the noise. A lone spirit block has fallen down the stairs. Judging by the terrible noise it just made, it must have fallen from somewhere much, much higher.
Uh-oh.
You make your way to the roof with Cleo and Theo in tow. The music steadily growing louder as you go.
Oh, my frog.
Oh my frog. A veritable mountain of spirits towers over you, with the occasional new addition manifesting and adding to the pile.
Yeah. Okay, this is way too much. Dio!
I also like the implication here that Samar is wearing headphones, but she can hear everything that's going on through her headphones. That's pretty good. You crane your neck past the spirits and spot Dio in their gazebo. They're back to you while they mix what sounds like Shag Vision's latest hit.
Hey, Dio!
They don't hear you. You scoop up a stray spirit and launch it at them. It bounces softly off the back of their head.
Huh? What the hell?
I just realized everyone in this game has horns. That's pretty dope.
Samar! Always a pleasure, babe. But what the hell was that for?
Magical A and C and pass through somehow at the same time.
You've got a bit of a spirit problem, Dio.
Huh?
You've got 1,000 babies on your roof, Dio.
What? I can't hear you.
You gesture with your entire body at the mountain of spirits that is literally right next to you.
Holy shit!
They finally turn their music down. Their high energy beats transitioning to a chill background track.
How'd that happen?
How'd that happen?
No idea. None.
Have no fear, cuties. I am here. It's swapping time.
Dio's smile turns devious.
Swapping time, you say?
Yes?
Who do you think can swap faster? You?
Or us. You might be a pro, but we're a team. And we work pretty well together.
Think you can handle it?
Let's find out.
You know what? This would make a really cute web show, now that I'm realizing. Just seeing the interactions between all these characters.
Yalla, Habibi. Let's get swapping.
Okay. Oh, do they not have a special ability? Oh, come on. I want to make an X. Damn it. Oh shit. That should have wrecked them. Yep. Shit. There we go. Shit, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Hell yeah. Come on, that's totally a diamond. Oh, I guess I gotta do a tab to trigger it. Nice.
Wow, amazing! We made it look easy. Good job.
You make a dramatic flourish and a bow.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Yeah. Make sure that head can still fit through the door.
The three of them exchange a quick look, and Theo nods firmly. They turn back to look at you. Theo holds out a hand to you.
Here, Samar. You might be good, but are you bad enough, dude, to master our spell?
Theo, Dio, and Cleo give you a handmade keychain imbued with their energy. Select it at the spell altar in your room to use it while swapping.
Handmade. It has a little of each of us in it.
Aw, thanks guys. I love it.
Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. These tracks aren't gonna mix themselves.
That's true. Cleo's dreamy smile turns strained. You see Theo discreetly tuck her earplugs in once more.
Yeah, guess they won't. Let me know if you guys need anything, alright?
Will do.
Later.
Bye.
They wave you off with a smile. Theo gently places earplugs back into Cleo's ears while Dio starts to turn up the music once more. You hightail it out of there like your life depends on it. You cannot die without solving the mystery of the spirits appearing in the town. But first, a little stop at Kedzy's wouldn't hurt. She could have insights. Weird magical glitches like this are her kind of thing. Or kind of her thing, rather. Alright, I want to see what this spell is all about. Random effect. Clear a starburst, clear 2 rows, and freeze your opponent, or drop a tall... too tall garbage on them. Oh, okay. So it's the same as... Oh! Wait a minute. That's actually cool. Yeah. I actually like that a lot. Okay. Hi, Kedsy. Kedzy's Land Cafe. Inhaling the familiar aroma of ground coffee and fried circuit boards, you enter Kedzy's Land Cafe. Well, it isn't their cafe per se, but you've never met up with Kedsy anywhere else. Now that you think about it, you don't think you've ever been to her house. Does she live here? No, that would be silly. Would it? Oh, what was that, there was a show where someone was living in a land cafe, I think. Was it a Gretzko? I can't remember exactly who was living in it.
Kedsy?
Kedsy is seated at her usual table near the front, slightly away from the entrance, but still with a great view of the area. There seems to be a group of Shag Hags. That's their name. Shag Hags, the official name for Shag Vision stands, printing postcards and bopping to the new album near her. Are we gonna get a glimpse as to what Shag Vision's music sounds like in this game? Kedsy doesn't even seem to notice them, nor you really. You make your way over and take a seat across from her. She always looks like she's occupied with something, but this something looks like it's causing her more trouble than usual. Her group of Familiar Z, 3 round and glossy flying squirrels, gather around your feet to give you a hug. Most people are only able to manifest one Familiar Z throughout their lifetime, but Kenzie isn't most people. She's always been a bit of a prodigy.
Hey, Ketzy. And hey, Eeny, Meeny, My.
Shush, shush, shush. I'm working here.
Sounds like she's in the zone. She often gets like this with her new projects.
Almost got it.
She types furiously on her laptop, her antlers sparkling and humming with an unseen force.
Whoa.
The electricity travels from one antler to the other, filling the room with a high-pitched murmur. This doesn't seem good. You quickly put your headphones on to shield your ears from the harsh sound. Or up to the other people in the room, even if they're probably used to Kenzie's experiments by now. The noise gets higher and higher before it explodes with a loud pop. It startles everyone, even Kenzie. You can't help but wince. Actually, here's the sound it made. There we go.
Balls. I was so close too. Ugh.
So close to what exactly?
Oh, you know, just finally making magic wireless. I finally got something kind of working, but I can't seem to get it to work outside of the cafe.
To get magic working wireless. Does magic power their circuit boards?
Hold on. Wireless magic? You actually did it?
Everyone knows Kenzie's been working on making magic transmit wirelessly ever since she summoned her first Familiar Z. How does it transmit right now? Oh, got it. Plant magic is hardest communicated through touching living things, so its use has been limited by how far you can run a vine cable. So they use... Oh, that's so cool. So they use... I'm now seeing the vines all across the room. So they use vines to transmit magic, and magic is what powers their devices. If magic go wireless, this would change the world. Yeah, it's like the... No, okay. Got it. Through wires. Yep. Makes total sense. Vine wires. You wouldn't know it from Kenzie's bored expression, though.
Yeah, kinda, but have you seen the sudden appearance of spirits around lately? They've made it impossible to get any work done.
Yes. I have been swapping them non-stop. I was hoping you knew something I don't.
As you say this, a spirit block appears and tumbles down onto her keyboard.
You have got to be kidding me.
Ugh, not again.
A mass of spirits crash down behind it, nearly knocking over Kenzie's drink. She groans.
Don't worry. We got this.
Trust me, I'm not worried. I got something that will make swapping 10 times easier.
Show me.
So she's got her special ability. Alright, let's see. What? Nice. Yeah, Habibi. Sure, that works, I guess. Honestly, I don't mind the chill difficulty. Because I would say I'm not, like, I do like the gameplay, and I can absolutely see how this could get harder and harder. And I'm kind of hoping it does get pretty hard even on chill mode, but they're doing a good job interweaving it with the story as well, though, I think. At least giving the characters their own personalities, you know? There we go. Nice. Alright.
Whoa. Okay, what was that? Did you just stop time?
Huh.
I call it the Z book. Hopefully, it should help you out with the spirits.
HP, cover your ears. Hopefully it should help with the
As
spirits.
to whether it stops time, technically, no. But practically, kinda, but only for outer dimensional beings like these spirits.
Ketsi gave you your very own Z-book. I keep wanting to call it Spirit Book. Blah, blah, blah. Ketsi gave you your very own Z-book. Select out your spell altar to use the spell.
This whips butt!
I knew you'd approve. There is a catch, though. I need help with research.
Aw, come on.
I mean, it's probably pretty much what already you're doing so far.
I promise, it's not that bad. I just need you to keep the Z-book on you as you go around and let it measure the density of the dimensional convergence so that I can get a more complete map of Damash's natural magical currents and when the flow of electrons can be compared to the inherent elements of spirit elasticity.
I mean, that sounds good to me. 90% of it is just word salad to you, but you try to listen and nod at the same time.
Okay, so just have this little guy on me sometimes.
So it can take energy readings.
Exactly. I've got my own use for the same, but 2 is better than 1. And if I finally figure out how to make magic wireless, you know what that means.
You can't mean... Oh, zoom in carts on the go?
Ketsi grins. Your ongoing bitter rivalry in the video game Zoom and Carts is the stuff of legends. To battle each other no matter where you happen to be would be a dream.
Say no more.
It's happening. We're gonna make it happen.
Interesting.
Just make sure the Z-book doesn't get any coffee on it.
How would I get coffee on it? Alright, I promise I won't get coffee on it.
You hold out a pinky for them, and they quickly return it, giving you that all too familiar smirk.
Alrighty. Well, see you around. Mama's got work to do.
Later!
Back to solving the mystery of the rogue spirits. Perhaps Iskander has seen something. I'm sure I'll figure out how to pronounce it there. Iskander? Oh, I got a fridge! Oh, that's a cool fridge. Yeah, I prefer that fridge. I'm gonna go back to this rug for now. The flower one's kind of cool, but... Oh, I just noticed her thoughts. A good carpet can really bring it all together. It really ties the room together. Great for improving air quality and vibes. Yummy. What should I put here? Walls look a little sparse over here. Sometimes you just can't sleep. Oop. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a real good idea. Yeah, I didn't get a clear idea as to what was actually happening on Kedzy's side, but yeah, if you pause matches for 5 seconds and then all matches turn into like a big combo, that's pretty dope. Iskander's Muscle Beach. Here we go. Dial-up sounds. Once you arrive at the beach, it's easy to spot Iskander flexing next to their boombox among the beachgoers. Ooh, that's a nice synth bass line. They give you a big grin as soon as they see you.
Hey, cutie. Are you here to perceive my perfect, pectacular pecs?
Perfect, spectacular pecs.
Spectacular?
They flex bodaciously in a way that makes their biceps sparkle in the beach sunlight. Their familiar Z, the pocket unicorn, Wild Opal, somehow also flexes behind them.
So, how are you doing? I wanted to check up on you after your breakup with Mo.
Oh! They're the one who broke up with Mo.
Oh, me? I'm eating, chilling, being the best me I can flex. The world is ready for a piping hot dose of vitamin Ishq.
Ishq.
I'm like smooth water on a duck's back. H2O with the H standing for hunk.
Hunk 2-0?
I hope everyone's thirsty.
I don't think that's what the H stands for, Ishq.
All that matters is that I'm back on the market. No pain, no gain. Am I right? Ow!
What was that?
Nothing. Just a minor kink in my bodacious back.
Are you sure? You sounded hurt.
I know you're worried about me because of the breakup. I'm perfectly okay. Spectacularly okay.
He's doing the same thing she was doing.
Sure. Sometimes I feel heavier than the boulders I deadlift. Sometimes there are more tears than sweat on some of my leg days. Sometimes my reps aren't giving me the pep that they used to. But all I have to do is outflex this funk. Ow!
That doesn't sound like you're okay at all.
They're having back issues.
Are you absolutely sure you don't want to talk about anything?
They're holding on to tension and it's tensing up their whole body. I know that feeling.
Of course. If I ever sound a little less than boobalicious, it's all a part of the process.
What was the word? He's spectacular and he's boobalicious.
Dude, stop. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Can a hurt person do this?
Wait for it. Iskander cracks their knuckles before reaching for a weight that's almost as big as you are. It's also covered in spirit blocks. Wait, what?
This is totally not difficult and not bodaciously agonizing.
Bodacious, boobalicious. I was about to say peckalicious, but that's not the word. Spectacular.
Ishq! Wait! Spirits!
Boomtacular.
Wait, spirits.
I'm radalicious? Well, thank you. You're zapalicious. You're zaptacular. Oh, look at that pose. Hell yeah. Come on. I flatter you. I'm. No, 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 no. Damn it. I am fantastically sea-urchinly amazing. That's pretty shrimple. Damn it. guess that works. Oh, perfect. Nice. One more. Hey ho. Hey ho. Shit, there we go. Get wrecked. Nice.
Whew. You really saved me there, cutie.
Iskander sets the weight down, and you both settle on the sand to catch your breath. You take a second to turn the volume down with the boombox.
Are spirit-centric workouts like a new thing? Or are they just attracted to the amazingness that is me?
No, and also probably no. They've just been popping up all over town, and I can't figure out why.
They're probably into my interstellar irresistibility. Ow!
Okay, what's really going on? Are you hiding something? Did you overdo it during your workouts?
I'm not hiding anything. In fact, to prove how amazing and perfectly flextacular I am, I got you this.
I'm too flexy for my shirt. I love it. Iskander gives you a weirdly musty towel. Select it at the spell altar in your room to use their spell.
This towel is perfectly ishk. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of I'm too flexy for my shirt. It's even 83% absorbent, which is like a lot.
And it absorbed 83% of you.
Don't you dare change.
Whoa, are those spirits coming out of Lulu's bakery?
Do you actually think I'm gonna fall for?
Don't go flex at home because I'm fine. Bye!
See you? They left so fast they forgot their boombox. It's still playing Shagvision. I'll turn it off for now and check back with them later.
I wonder if Shagvision is actually the band that like made music for this game. It may have been making up a story to get you out of their hair for today, but with all the spirits in town, it's probably worth checking in on Lulu next. That guy is Golden Retriever himbo energy. I love him. Yeah, he seems like a fun dude to like just kind of chill on the beach with. I'd invite him to a beach hangout. It doesn't hurt that she's got some of the best treats in town. Okay, drink some water. Good idea. I think more games should tell you to drink water. Okay. Immediately drop 3 rows of garbage on your opponent. That's a pretty strong... Yeah, I think I'd probably use that more. Alright. Lulu. Actually, what is... I haven't checked out the log yet. I must now go to bed, but hope you enjoy the rest of your time playing. Good night, everyone. Yes, thank you so much for stopping by, Red Seraph. It's good to see you as always. Have a good night. Alright, Lulu's Bakery we go. As you enter Lulu's Bakery, you can see her running all over, putting some trays of mamoul to cool before placing a row of Manakish into the oven. I have to look up these terms. Mamoul. A filled, I'm using Wikipedia. A filled butter cookie made with semolina flour, filling includes dried fruits like figs, dates, or nuts such as pistachios and walnuts, and occasionally almonds. That sounds great. I love myself a good cookie with a filling like that. Manakish. A popular Levantine food consisting of dough topped with za'atar, cheese, meat, or other ingredients. Okay, so that's like a savory kind of... Oh! I think I've had manakish before. I probably had mamula before as well. Oh my gosh. So, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. Okay, so for some context, there's a food truck that comes pretty close to me that serves amazing, like, Afghani food. It's mostly like kebabs and rice and grilled tomatoes, but oh my god, it is like amazing. Like, the spices are good. Service is also wonderful. The people who run it are incredibly nice. They recognize me because I literally follow them to get food from them, like once a month or so. Very good food. One day, they announced that they're going to be present at a I'm gonna get this wrong, I apologize. I believe it was some sort of Persian New Year celebration, and they rented out a space in town next to a bakery that was doing Persian sweet specials, and they were selling like they were basically selling like all of these variety packs of different like cookies and sweets that are considered like, I guess, Persian, right? I mean, they had kind of standard stuff like baklava. Most of them had like saffron and rose water with them. Oh my god, it was amazing. I think about those snacks all the time. I really want to go back to another one of those festivals and get it. Was it a Persian festival? I'm trying to remember. I'll have to look it up, but because I've been meaning to try and see whether or not that bakery is going to do more events like that. I don't think they usually sell those kinds of sweets, but it was very good, and I would love to do it again. Anyway, more of the story. Mamul and Manakish sound amazing. Her buddy familiar, Ginger, is blending different colors of frosting beside her while moving to the beat of Shagvision music playing over the speakers.
Welcome in. I'll be over in Summer.
Aw, she's cute. She got one horn.
If it isn't too much trouble, could you try this frosting? I'll be over in a second, but feel free to have a snack.
Ginger, Lulu's familiar Z, hops over to you with a plate of frosting and some pastries. You dip your finger into the frosting and stick it in your mouth. I'm sure it's amazing. Tahini and orange blossom syrup? Oh, that's a flavor profile. Okay, so that's kind of like, that's creamy, toasty, and sweet with a hint of like savory and floral. Huh. That actually sounds like something that would go really well on the Manakish.
This is delicious.
I'm glad. I'll be right over after I mix some more batter.
I don't usually think of tahini being like combined with like sweet flavor profiles. Normally when I think tahini, I think like hummus, because that's like one of the constituents of it. Lulu's telephone rings and she quickly answers it.
Hi, Cleo. What's up?
Oh, it's Cleo. She gestures to a seat by the window before returning to the counter to prep more pastries. You eagerly dig into the plate of hot nafe smothered in syrup that Ginger has set aside for you. Okay, we gotta look up another food, y'all. Nafe. I spelled it wrong. A traditional Arab dessert made with kadaif, which is spun pastry. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm not familiar with a ton of these dishes. Kadaif, spun pastry dough, layered with cheese and soaked in a sweet sugar-based syrup called attar. Ooh. What kind of cheese? What kind of cheese? What kind of cheese? Okay. Nablus is still renowned for its nafe, which is filled with the city's trademark firm, white, salty Nabulsi cheese and covered with sweet syrup. Nabulsi cheese. Sorry, I'm going on a little bit of adventure here. Nabulsi is a Palestinian white brine cheese made in the Middle East. Its name refers to its place of origin, Nablus. Primarily produced from sheep's milk, blah, 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 blah. It is semi-hard with no gas holes. It becomes soft and elastic when heated. Okay, so I'm kind of imagining like a Parmesan a little bit. Well, okay, it's hard, but now I'm looking at a picture that shows like it's sticky when it's heated. So maybe it's closer to like a cheddar, like in terms of consistency. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Anyway, that sounds really tasty. Ooh, the Turkish version sounds amazing. It's filled with mozzarella, like local Hatay cheese, and is coated with a syrup made of water, sugar, and lemon juice. Oh. Dubai chocolate is a chocolate bar with a nafe and pistachio filling. Is that part of the Dubai craze? Oh my gosh. Have any of you tried any of the Dubai chocolate snacks that have been going around out there? My wife got me a Dubai chocolate pastry from our local... We have like a local chain bakery called Paris Baguette. I know that the name is... Yeah, that's that. But the food is good. They have some very tasty pastries there. And they were doing a Dubai chocolate one. It was very good. It was chocolate and pistachio, and I think it had strawberries on it too. Very good. Definitely recommend. So it looks like there's a couple different cheeses that go into nafe.
Cleo, Summer just came in. I'm sure if you talk to Dio about the noise, it'll be fine. Can you hold? I have another call.
She switches calls before reaching over the counter to try another batch of Ginger's frosting. He shakes her head and Ginger continues to move it.
Do you need help with anything?
It's fine. No, Ishk, picking up a whale to outflex is not a good way to deal with feelings. Wait a second, I need to take this call.
Everyone is calling her. Is she like everyone's emotional crutch?
Hi, Mo.
Oh, Mo.
No, this isn't a bad time. Can you hold on for a minute? I just need to grab these cakes from the oven. Cleo, did you try buying different earplugs? The super ultra heavy duty ones?
Lulu, I think you should take a break. What the hell is that in the oven?
It's a spirit. As you narrow your eyes at the oven, the face of a spirit appears beside it, and another, and another, and another.
Lulu?
Oh, wait, Ishk, that was for someone else. Don't buy earplugs for the whale you're about to bench press. Mo, I don't think yelling your feelings out on the beach is a good idea. Cleo, putting makeup on the turntables is really gonna do.
Putting makeup on the turntables? You frantically wave your arms before gesturing towards the now spirit-filled oven. Lulu's eyes finally follow your wild flailing, perplexed before gasping in unison with Ginger.
I'll call you later, gotta go, bye!
I'm sorry, I totally wrecked you, Lulu. I've got to say, I do like the music in this game. I don't know enough about lo-fi music to know how well this fits into it, but it definitely has a unique, like, sonic identity to it. Alright. Oh, that was a big combo. Hell yeah. After the spirits have been cleared, Lulu collapses by the oven next to Ginger and sighs.
Thank you for your help, Summer. My pastries are safe. Sorry about all the clutter. I can clear a seat for you if you want. Do you need anything?
I should be asking you that. Is all of this Manakish for the concert?
Manakish, that's how it's pronounced.
Not all of them. I've been stress baking. A little.
Glance around at the plethora of cakes cooling around the shop.
A little.
Okay, maybe a lot, but between the concert orders and helping with Cleo's sleeping issues and Mo and Iskander's breakup, that's the only way I can relax.
Iskander.
Won't this just make you more stressed?
No! Maybe. Yes, I love baking and helping my friends, but I feel like everything's always on fire.
That actually might be something in the oven.
I'll get that.
Lulu quickly gets the burning pastries out of the oven before sighing in relief. You've never seen her this frazzled before, and it's a little concerning.
Maybe you should take a break. Find something fun to do to really de-stress. What do you like to do besides baking? We can figure something out. What about, roller skating? We could try that.
Roller skating, there we go.
Roller skating? I don't mean to be rude, but you are a little clumsy. I don't know if that's the best idea. Will you be okay?
Frogo and Ginger give you concerned looks, but you pointedly ignore them.
That's why we got helmets. Don't worry, it'll be fun. And you can get some fresh air outside of your bakery.
Okay. Yes, you're right. I do have to finish making these orders, though, but I'll make it quick. Oh, and before you go, please take this.
Sugar Rush. Lulu gave you an adorable coffee cup. Select at the spell altar in your room to use their spell.
I was trying my hand at some new logo designs for the shop, so I got this coffee cup made. Graphic design is something I enjoy.
Would you say it's your passion? Oh.
It's so cute. I'll be sure to take good care of this. Take a break, okay?
I'll try. I mean, I will.
Realizing that's the best you'll get out of Lulu for now, you decide to trust your friend and let her work. For now, at least. You have to come collect her later if she doesn't keep her word. You should really swing by the skate park and practice at least a little, given how worried your friend seems to be about you breaking something. Nothing like a quick jaunt to Pookie's to make you forget about all the stress and spirit mayhem of the day. Okay, y'all. Oh, I got it. Ooh! My table has a lava lamp on it. Whoa. I'm liking the way Pookie looks. Those are some pretty dope glasses. Okay, y'all. I am gonna continue playing this game. I do need to go quickly take care of some chores. I don't think I'll be longer than 6-7 minutes, so I will go ahead and run an ad and probably just put on a be right back screen. So let me go ahead and just put on some background music for y'all. Use this time to get up, stretch a bit, go get some water, and I will be right back. Check, check, check. Thank you all for patiently waiting. Welcome on back. I was trying to find some Advil. Headache's starting to bug me a little bit. We're gonna keep it going though. I'm having a great time playing this game. I hope you all out there are having a good time watching it. Make sure to stretch. Get some water. Here. Hydrate. And where's the stretch? Street EEH. There you go. This is me telling you to do those things. You'll thank yourself later. Alright, Pokey, what do you got for me? You remember Pookie promised to help you hone your skating skills a while back. You decide to snag a warm drink for them at the coffee shack near the skate park and go see how they're doing. This skate park looks pretty cool. I like the skating ramps on top of buildings that would look like two giant tables on top of buildings in the back there. Hopefully they're not also having spirit problems. Well, you know they are. That's the plot. You arrive at the seaside skate park, their favorite drink in hand. What's their favorite drink? Sure enough, you see him bent over a board, fiddling with the wheels. What's his drink? I don't see no drink.
Peppercorn hot chocolate for my fave skater them.
Peppercorn hot chocolate? Sign me the fuck up. That sounds great. Oh my god.
Samar, good to see you.
That sounds amazing. I've had like the Mexican hot chocolate, which is like cinnamon and cayenne. Peppercorn hot chocolate? What kind of peppercorn? Douglas, Pookie's parrot familiar Z, flies over to you and lands on your arm. It preens at some of your hair before flying back to Pookie's shoulder.
I hope I didn't catch you in the middle of something.
Nah, Habibi. Just working on some boards for a few buddies. Same old, same old. What's up with you?
You know, the usual. Banishing spirits to the Shadow Realm and all. Just wanted to cash in on those skating lessons before the influx of Shagvision fans take over everything for the concert. But you look busy? I can always come back another time if...
I wonder if Shagvision is the reason why things are going crazy in this city. Like if either their music or their presence is somehow like inviting more spirits through. Not even like intentionally, but just like unintentionally.
Nah, it's cool.
You sure?
Totally. But there's no way I'm teaching you to hit the banks with your skates in that condition. Let me fix them up for you real quick.
Wait, I can do it. You don't have to.
Dude, I gotta. Give them here.
You immediately hand your skates over to Pookie. They adjust the bolts, holding the wheels in, scrutinizing the middle carefully. Just when you think they're finished, they start to tinker with the trucks, and then the toe stop. You open your mouth to stop him, but he's already on to relatching skates, toe to tip. After a moment, they lean back with a satisfied look.
Pookie, that was too much.
Can I just say, I find it fascinating and kind of endearing how much they're going back and forth between the they, them pronouns and like the he pronouns, the she pronouns. Like it almost gives a sense that like for these characters, gender is almost like a little bit of an afterthought. Like there's traits that make them obviously masculine or obviously feminine, but they're playing kind of loose with it a little bit. I don't know. I think it's kind of neat. It decenters gender in favor of kind of like aesthetic. Well, it's kind of like aesthetics and personality choices.
Nah, safety's no joke on those things. Gotta make sure everything is in peak condition.
All the better to fall on my ass with.
He laughs.
Well, before we get to that, there's been way too many spirits around the park lately. Been swapping as best I can, but...
They gesture to the half pipe. Almost on cue, a mass of spirits crashes into this dimension and tumbles down the ramp. Well, can't say you didn't expect this.
Say less.
no, 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 no. Damn it. Ooh. Listen to that bass line. I would totally listen to like a song that was just this, with like the bass line being up front and the rest of the beat kind of just like being in the background. I don't know what it reminds me. It kind of just, I imagine like a bass player like busking or something while like life is happening all around them. Nice. Ooh. Okay, cool.
Whoa. All right. You got this one? Here. This reminds me I made you a cute pin to match your skates.
Oh, hell yeah, look at that. Skull with glasses and an ominous smoke coming out of it. Jack Shaft, Pookie gave you a special super cool pin. Select the spell and room to use their spell.
I love it. But about those spirits, they keep crashing through the city barrier. There's definitely something going on. I've been trying to get to the bottom of it for a minute, but...
He laughs quietly, tightening a screw on one of your skates. One last time before handing them back to you.
Here, dude. Good as new.
You're the best. You're a great friend, you know that, right?
Pookie looks away.
Right?
He sighs.
I guess, man. Sometimes it just feels like...
Like...
They hesitate. You remember jumping to action doesn't work with them. You decide to give them space to breathe and come to you.
Sorry, that was a little rude. Take your time.
He's quiet, and you watch the few people in the skate park do some tricks. Maybe he's just going through some shit. A gentle breeze wafts through the air, bringing with it the salty scent of the sea. It's so peaceful out here. Your mind drifts, thinking of all the sick tricks you'll be able to pull off someday. After a moment, Pookie lets out a small sigh.
I guess I just been a little tired lately.
I feel that way.
I'm thinking about the gang, and I guess I feel a little unappreciated. It's always, hey Pookie, can you help me with something? Or, hey Pookie, can I vent? But never, hey Pookie, what's up, dude? How are you feeling?
Yeah. I get that. It's tough to be the person that people continuously go to for their problems. Because it can oftentimes be hard for you to come out with your own problems, or feel like that there's not enough space for you to have problems when you're busy supporting everyone.
Shit just feels kind of one-sided sometimes. It sucks.
Yep.
Oh, I guess you always look like you have your shit together. So it's easy to assume you do. Not that that makes it okay, but how about a few less skating lessons and a few more feeling jam sessions.
Feeling jams?
Yeah. Who said talking about feelings has to be heavy and depressing? We can have a jam with it.
Might have to take you up on that, dude. Sounds cool.
Feeling jam sessions.
But later. Right now, I have some skating lessons to teach. Got a helmet?
Right here. Let's go.
The two of you spend some time skating around, and you spend a lot of it on the ground laughing. After a good day's worth of practice, you head out, sore but refreshed. Pookie's a good dude. We stand Pookie in this household. Cannon! Ooh, we got an angel. But first, what is Pookie's special ability? Remove all spirits of the same type used to make the... Ooh. Actually like that. I'm gonna keep going with that. Okay. Whoa, that's right. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go visit Cannon. Guess there's nowhere else I can visit. Also, I am noticing, I'm guessing that's the concert venue on the top left corner. Wonder if that's where the final battle will be. You head to the Hippodrome, Damascus' largest public park. Nothing to do with hippos, mind you. You suspect you'll find Cannon here too. He likes the peace of it all. In the distance, you hear the familiar beats of 545. That's probably Cannon. But is that also the sound of someone swapping? Rounding the corner, you see Cannon swapping spirits at blazing speed, faster than you've ever seen. Once they've sent the last spirits home, they turn to face you.
Samar?
Hey, Cannon!
I did not expect you, but I am very glad to see you. Is there a pressing matter?
A very formal being with a angel aesthetic to kind of match that. I like the little rainbow flourishes on the wings there.
Not anymore. I've never seen anyone swap spirits like this. You were amazing.
Thank you, Samar. Your own swapping is, as Ishk so eloquently puts it, muscle-rific as well.
Very muscle-rific. Cannon smiles with their typical grace, sending you back your own compliment.
For real? I would love to swap on your level. Especially with how many spirits have been in Damashq lately.
Damashq, thank you.
Everywhere I turn, it's spirits, spirits, and more spirits. I'm surprised they haven't flooded my house already.
Ah, I apologize that the spirits are, as Leon says, cramping your style.
How do you manage to swap so fast? It's unreal.
As an angel, part of me aligns with the spirit realm quite naturally. This allows me to resonate with the spirits, aiding my abilities.
Angel? You look at them, puzzled. For as long as you've known each other, they've never seemed much different than your other friends. I mean, I feel like the angel getup kind of gives it away. Oh, shit! I just made that connection. Everyone else has, like, devil horns, but they appear to be an angel. Is this our first character without devil horns? Sure, you don't know anyone else with wings, but you never thought anything more of them than the horns others have. A very advanced and expensive body mod, but still a body mod. Ooh, we got a lore drop here. So, most people choose to get horns grafted onto them, and this person chose wings. But wait, how long have you two known each other? Why can't you put your finger up? Huh. Interesting.
I love swapping though, Cannon. How have I never known this about you?
This is really fascinating. I'm trying to think what the longer term implications of this mean. He's an angel. Is it possible we're in some sort of, like, kind of limbo? And the people we see are kind of like these half-demon characters? But they said they're body mods, so it sounds like there's some acknowledgement that you get to choose the horns you have. I almost wonder if it's like, oh, what was the city from Panty and Stocking with Garterbell called? The city that's supposed to be the exact midpoint between heaven and hell. Stocking City. Dotten City. I wonder if it's like a Dotten City kind of situation, where they're like at the exact midpoint of heaven and hell, which is why spirits can sometimes come through.
You have never asked, Samar.
Purgatory? Yeah, kind of like that. Well, the thing with Panty and Stocking and Garterbell, Panty and Stocking with Garterbell, is that they are in the human world. This city just happens to be the exact midpoint between heaven and hell. So, spirits are more likely to enter this city and cause havoc compared to other ones. But I guess this world, the world of a Spirit Swap, could be like a purgatory of some sort. I feel like there's a lot more to learn about the city of Damesk. The subtlest hint of a smile appears as he walks over to a deer in the tree line.
What? That's an amazing ability. I've never known anyone who can swap like you. Why wouldn't you talk about it?
The times that we have spent hanging out in the group often involves everyone expressing themselves in excitable ways. I do not wish to harsh the vibes, as Pookie says.
Yeah, no one would feel that way. You're our friend. You can be yourself with us.
I much prefer to allow everyone else to be themselves. I can use my abilities to help others feel comfort.
But what would make you feel comfort, Canon? You're a part of this group, and your feelings are important.
It's... As someone who is a people pleaser, this definitely resonates with me a bit. I think it's very easy to cross the line between wanting to accommodate others and wanting to be, like, overly helpful, and then not giving yourself the space you need to have your own needs met, you know? Like, I'm very much the type of person that sacrifices my own comfort to make the others around me more comfortable. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing on its own, but it does cause problems over time the more you do it, especially if your own needs aren't being met, because then you grow resentful, you feel like you're not being heard properly, it can lead to just arguments, so it's better to be upfront with the things that you want, and at least have that kind of acknowledgement, right? Like, it's good to want to go out of your way to make other people feel comfortable and good, but you can't do it at the expense of your own ability to feel comfortable or safe. It's like they say on planes, put on your own air mask before putting on the air mask of the person next to you, you know?
I fear my hobby of contemplating existence may dim the group's experience.
Dim the what now?
When the friends get together, we want to make sure the location is fairly lit, no? I fear I may dim it with an awkward action.
There's nothing wrong with being awkward.
I am lacking the time of chilling with the squad, as Iskandar eloquently puts it. I was hoping to change that with the upcoming concert, but I am unsure how to proceed. Should I wait for winter for the appropriate chilling temperature?
He also takes things literally, which is kind of cute. They take a moment to contemplate, looking idly into the air. Then their eyes light up.
If it were me, I would be quite excited at the possibility of mozzarella sticks. I would dedicate a full 24 hours each week to their majesty.
24 hours of mozzarella sticks sounds like a good idea at first, but I think after the first hour I'd be like, okay, that's probably enough mozzarella sticks.
Okay, here we go. I love that. Kind of like Taco Tuesday.
Mozzarella Monday.
Precisely. A day as heralded as Taco Tuesday, but for mozzarella sticks. Yes, Mozzarella Tuesday.
That works too. You start to suggest a catchier day, but you realize this is the first time Canon's ever told you anything about themselves. You can't remember when he joined your group of friends. Only that he'd been the quietest. God, why do I feel like I'm relating a little bit to canon.
Hell yeah! Let's do it. Wait. Are any of your deers supposed to be shaped like that?
That deer's looking a little square, y'all. The two of you look at the closest deer, which it turns out isn't actually a deer, but a pile of spirit blocks loosely stacked into the shape of one.
It appears that a group of spirits has once more appeared in our vicinity. Shall we swap them in a way that Mo would describe as Liddy?
Nice. I wonder if I can add decorations on Froggy. Nice. Yeah, there we go. This is such a good sample, by the way. I've heard this break in a lot of songs. I need to get this sample so I can use it in music. I'm definitely gonna look up the soundtrack to this game because I'm definitely enjoying it. With the last of the spirits vanished, you two stopped to enjoy the piece again. You couldn't help but notice that Canon seems to slow down a bit at the end. Where did that lightning speed go? Canon motions for you to join them under the tree. You sit against the massive trunk with them and look at the sky. It's so peaceful here.
Hey, Cannon. Guess what? We're chilling right now.
So we are. This is delightful.
Look at him chill. You see Cannon turn to the radio, playing another round of Shagvision's hit single. The song will be burned into your memory after today. So this is the hit single. That's catchy as hell. Close your eyes and let your mind wander.
Forgive me for interrupting you in your time of chill, friend, but I do think you want to see this.
What's up?
You open your eyes and see Cannon carefully holding a spirit block in her hands. A few more of them seem to have fallen in his lap. Their exhaustion runs bone deep.
How? Where? Why on my day off?
I forgive me, y'all. I kind of forget. Are spirits, like, dangerous in this world if they come, or are they just... It seems like they're probably just more of a nuisance than anything. Like, hey, they're here, so we should probably send them back home.
They greatly enjoy the music.
Aha! Thank you, Cannon.
They what?
Did they name him Cannon so that he would give lore? That seems intentional. Cannon points to the radio. You blink twice. Cannon smiles and turns off the radio. The spirit blocks stop appearing. You sit dumbfounded, unable to say anything. Yeah, So it's Shagvision's music. A whole minute passes in silence. Then, so slowly it feels almost reluctant, the spirit blocks start disappearing one by one. Canon smiles.
They enjoy Shagvision's music, just like you and I. I believe Ketzi calls that stanning.
Thank you so much for the plot development, Canon. That's very kind of you.
They're Shagvision stands? The spirits are shag hags.
Yep.
It appears so. If I were to theorize on why they're appearing in Damashq now, I guess they're drawn here by their fervent desire to watch the concert live.
That is a very good vocalization of these letters, or vice versa.
I'm amazed this eluded me until just now. You'd think I would have noticed them pushing at the bounds of our reality sooner. How embarrassing.
Canon, what about the concert? If they break through in big enough numbers, they could hurt themselves and others.
Oh shit, yeah, because once the band starts playing, they're gonna completely take over. Wait, oh my gosh. This actually feels like it's following the plot of K-pop Demon Hunters pretty closely, right? Also, for those of you in my chat who have not seen that movie, do yourself a favor and go see that movie right fucking now. It's a great movie, fantastic. You can find it on Netflix. You can find it on another streaming site that may or may not be cost you money, whatever. Go watch it. It's a great movie, a lot of fun. The songs in it are good. It's about K-pop bands that one of which fights demons and the other one is demons.
Not to worry, there is a way to handle this. It's as simple as reinforcing the existing ward protecting the city. In fact, I should go tend to this before the concert starts. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Samar. You've done Damashq a great favor.
Yannick gets up and drops an incantation in the air. Draws an incantation in the air, whispering something you can't quite grasp. You don't recognize this type of magic at all. They smile their gentle smile and start walking down the hill and towards the city center. They stop abruptly and turn back to you.
Samar, catch this. I just made it for you.
Hard light. Yannick gives you a weird stick thing they just made. Select it in the spell menu in your room to use the spell.
What is that?
Ketzi told me that when you really love something, you invest in light sticks representing them. Mo owns several such objects for her favorite Shagvision members.
You really love mozzarella sticks.
Indeed I do. Well, I must make haste. The concert is in a few hours, and I've still work to do.
Oh, so I guess they're performing tonight. They start walking away again. You call after them before they get too far, waving the mozzarella light stick energetically.
Hey, Canon! See you at the Shagvision watch party later, right?
Of course, friend. This won't take but a minute, and I'll soon be there to ensure the bodaciousness of this watch party.
You briefly consider telling him that's just a word Iskander made up, but think better of it. You got a party to head to and spirits to no longer worry about. For tonight, you're officially off work now, and you're going to relax if it kills you. You spend another couple hours on the hill watching the sunset over the sea. So who are we going to visit next? Ooh, nice side table. Whoa. Oh, Samara Kedzi's apartment. Interesting. Clear 3 rows and 3 columns from where the spell was made. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, look at the mozzarella stick sitting in there. Ooh. I like the clutter table more. It's time. You head over to Kedsy's. You and the gang have all been invited for an exclusive rooftop screening. Kedsy insisted she had it, of the Shag Vision concert. It's your first time visiting Kedsy's home, and you're excited. She lives in an apartment building right next to the mass concert venue. Oh, you're heading to bed, Zap? Stay Palladium-tastic? You know I definitely will. Thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure having you here as always. Hope you get a good sleep. The rooftop of the building overlooks the concert arena directly, so you have the best seat in the house, whether you're watching on screen or over the rail. Make sure to tuck LeBron and Taylor Swift in bed. I would do that if they slept here, but unfortunately I do not know where either of them sleep. Probably separately if I had to guess. I don't think Travis would be into that. This is how you party when you're broke, and this setup isn't exactly on the up and up. It's not like anyone here is snitching. You brought your camera for personal mementos only. Once you make it up, you can see everyone has arrived already. It looks like you're fashionably late. Theo waves at you timidly, standing nearby with Kedsy.
Kedsy, I'm back! And I got something for you.
You hand Kedsy the Z-Book with your data on it. Kedsy whips out her own and connects them to start the transfer, simultaneously strong-arming you and Theo into a double side hug.
Thanks for the help, Summer. Ooh!
Kedsy's Z-Book makes a loud ping sound, and she squeals with delight. Whatever it collected while on you is doing it for them. You take advantage of their moment of distraction to snap a picture of the three of you like this. Aww, they're very cute together. She pulls you into a fierce hug, unlinks your gadgets, and walks away to study your combined findings. Theo sneaks away, mumbling an excuse about looking for Cleo. Theo walks over to you to take their place.
Hey, Samar. Hope you're ready for the show. Just a few more tests, and this surround sound will be butter.
Surround sound will be butter. Butter's not a word I hear used as a adjective all that much, but it's a pretty good word. You spot Leon already in a seat and snag the one next to them. They give you a small smile.
Oh, look who finally made it. If you want to get a snack, you'd better hurry.
You glance over Leon's shoulder, and sure enough, you can see Cannon and Iskander devouring a plate of mozzarella sticks.
Don't worry, Samar. I saved you some.
I'm fairly certain one mozzarella stick doesn't count as some. However, these mozzarella sticks are delectable, as is the joyful companionship of the squad, as you say.
It's true. Cannon gives you a knowing look and what seems to be a wink. You smile back, noticing there haven't been many rogue spirits since they said they'd handle it at the park. You take the opportunity to snap a picture with them in the background, immortalizing this certified mozzarella moment. That's cute. Oh yeah, and there's Dio there.
How on earth did you two eat all of the mozzarella sticks in 3 minutes?
Theo sighs in exasperation and shoos them both. Oh, she walked back to you with Cleo in tow. Yes, she found them. Cleo grabs your hands and twirls around with you in excitement. You manage to get her to focus long enough to snap another picture.
Excited for the concert, Samar?
Of course.
I'm excited to hear music that I can listen to without earplugs. There are no negative long-term effects for constantly wearing industrial earplugs, right?
I hope not.
I'm sure that we'll be fine. Mo!
Oh, Mo's here. Mo makes their way towards you. She looks a little more relaxed now.
Hey, babes.
Mo! Are you?
I'm better. Come over sometime. We can talk about it.
You got it, bestie. I'm really glad you came. Want to sit together?
You don't have to ask.
Awesome. Save me a seat. I'll join you in a second.
You're gonna get a picture together. You make your way towards Lulu, Pookie sitting behind them. You gesture at them to get closer and smile so you can snap another picture to add to your collection. Aww.
Samar, I was just chatting with Pookie, and I think skateboarding might be fun to try. It's completely unrelated to baking.
There we go.
Knowing you, you'll find a way to make it about baking. But I'm game.
Bet. I can give you some tips.
Nah, we got this. I'm sure me and Lulu wouldn't mind breaking in our skates with some radical tricks.
I'll be there if you need me. Just don't say radical again, and we're good.
Heck yes, I'm so in!
Radical.
Nope, I'm out.
Wait, no, I could couldn't stop myself. Pookie, wait!
It's starting.
Oh, here we go. The sound of people cheering fills the air as the fairy lights dim. The projector shows the concert stage lit up with Shagvision symbols and the light sticks of thousands of fans at the Damashq Arena. You hear them all roar at once live. You cross your fingers and pray the spirits don't flood the venue and ruin everything. You rush over to your seat between Mo and Leon and get settled in. There we go. As people start hushing each other and the opening music starts to swell, you take a quick snap with the three of you together. Mo manages to look picture perfect as usual. Cannon, who happened to be sitting in a row behind you all of a sudden, leads in to whisper in your ear.
Don't worry, Samar. I pulled a favor and hit the mute button on our plane of existence for the next few hours, so the spirits shouldn't bother us tonight.
The mute button on our plane of existence? How does he have that ability? Well, I guess he's an angel. You smile from ear to ear and mouth silent thank yous to him. He answers with what you think is a wink, but looks like a clumsy wink. Does Cannon not know how to wink?
Shh, shh, shh. Here they come.
Can't wait to see Citrine, huh?
You spend an incredible night with all your friends, feeling held, loved, sometimes giddy with the rush of watching your favorite band almost in person. As the concert starts winding down, the voice of an announcer blares over the TV speakers, and you can't believe your ears.
We have an important announcement. Shagvision has announced that they will be taking up residence in our lovely city. They're extending their stay in Damashq to a whole year.
Interesting. You barely contain your excitement. Shagvision staying in Damashq? Maybe you'll have the opportunity to actually see them live now. Okay, so they've got a residency here. Why this specific city? Haha, and then what? There's plenty more story and hangouts after the credits, so stick around and experience all Damashq has to offer. You'll definitely be swapping more spirits in town then. Oh well, with your friends' help, you're confident you can take on any challenge. Okay, so I guess I just completed the main story here then. Interesting. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and add a snooze here, because I'll probably end the stream after these credits. Well, there's definitely more items to unlock, which I assume is gonna be done through just playing more of these games. Cool. Okay. I'm trying to remember, because I keep seeing one of the creators on Blue Sky. I think it's Alex Abukaram, if I remember correctly. Great game. I had a lot of fun playing with this. I'm probably gonna stream it again in the future, if only to collect the other items in this. But it sounds like, for the most part, the main story is kind of done. And then the rest are basically like maybe a couple like side quests here and there, additional lore that can be kind of gained here. But very good game. I'm just waiting patiently for the music to show up here in this list. Yeah, Alex Abukaram did the art as well, which is very, very good. Yeah, BB. There we go, audio. Melty Cannon. Okay, so Melty Cannon composed the music. Is that for John? Taylor Foster? Yeah, Melty Cannon, good job. Sounding very nice. Reporting by radioactive dogs. Yep. Okay. Black Yoshi MGC. Why do I feel like I know that name? Oh, they got merch. They get glitches for it? Humble. Need Xbox, Kickstarter, Indieland, Unity, more merch. Game Dev Expo, Engineering Consultants, blah 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 blah. Kickstarter backers. Witches Get Glitches is a great name for a group. Witch on High. Fashionable Familiar. A lot of awesome people. Elder Witch. Double Toil and Treble. Which is familiar. I guess these are all the different tiers. Which is Groove. A lot of Kickstarter backers. Full-time Witch. Part-time Witch. A sprinkle of magic, uncategorized. And then special thanks. Northern Lions Balatro streams. Interesting. Estrogen. Shout out to Estrogen. My enemies. My Patreon and Ko-fi supporters. Sloths. My therapist. COVID conscious cuties. That's cute. My therapist, my barber, all my ops. Oh, in memoriam. Handcrafted by real people. No generative tooling was used in the creation of Spirit Swap. Hell yeah. Okay, so it's a mostly Unity-based game. Ink, shapes, max ports, in control. Yeah. So these different art programs. FL. Oh, created in Ableton and FL Studio. Nice. Made with love by Soft Mountain. Free Palestine, Lebanon, Sudan, and all exploited peoples from tyranny. Hell yeah. Very good. Can't stop, won't stop. What a great way to end the credits. Congrats on clearing Spirit Swap, though 5 beats to match 3-2. You took today to hang out with your friends, but with Shagvision sticking around, you're going to be staying busy. Canon's mute button can't be kept on forever. You can now take your time deepening your bonds with your friends or try romancing them if you... Oh, okay. Gotcha. The mask is your oyster. It's up to you to swap, swap, swap. Okay, cool. So, the more you hang out with people, the more you actually build like relationships with them. That's kind of cool. I actually like that a lot. Okay. Just finish up here. Oh! Chat. Yeah, you can chat with your pals and even call them up to hang out on the world map. You can only schedule a hangout with one person at a time though. So if you ask someone else out, it'll cancel your previous hangout. Sometimes a friend is busy or just can't talk right now. Text them next time you're home and see if they're around. Ooh. Oh, cool. We get pronouns too. Leon, he, they. The coolest guy you know, and also the biggest dork. Schlocky horror aficionado, horn and tattoo artist by trade. Mo, she, they. Damask's most fashionable witch by far. Her clothing is designer and her heels are never less than 6 inches. Polycule. Theo, they, them. Cleo, they, them. Theo, she, they. You know him, you love him, an inseparable bunch. Kedzie, she, they. Local genius, Kedzy's job in IT keeps her up to date with the latest gadgets that she modifies to work with magic. Iskander, they, them. What Iskander lacks in smarts, they make up for in muscles, and boy, do they have a lot of them. Lulu, she, her. Award-winning bake master and multitasker. When she can't turn her brain off, she turns to baking to settle her spirits. Pookie, they, he. Pookie's a firm believer in never speaking more than necessary. Giver of sage advice and incredible hugs. Canon, he, they. A natural loner who tends to drift around making friends wherever he goes. Also claims to be an angel? Well, I think that'll do it, y'all. I don't think I got anything new from this. Yeah. I wonder if there's gonna be a 10th person I can chat with. Maybe Citrine from the band? Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for now.
Spirit swap. Lo-fi beats to match 3-2.
Interesting. So we can play with another player. Okay, y'all. I am gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this game. This has been a lot of fun. Great game. I'm gonna gush about it more because these creators did such a good job just coming up with very interesting, well-rounded characters. They made enough kind of just... They gave just enough lore, I think, around these characters to make them worth exploring. So I'm very interested to see how they're going to handle kind of the next phase, the dating aspect, as it were, right? So, we'll do all that in another stream, probably sometime next week. I promise I'm going to be better about putting together schedules. I know these streams have been kind of last minute a little bit, with all the craziness that's happened in the last few weeks, but thank you for making time to come see me and come watch this stream, watch me play this. It's been fun playing this. I've had a great time with this. So, yeah, hope to see you all in the next stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you all Monday. Bye-bye.